Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Lost Ember. Last time we left off, we looked at this memory right here and saw that everyone was starving, and due to some things that were being done by the Empire or Emperor, people were hungry and they weren't getting the food that they need. So, full disclosure, I have played through probably the next 20 or 20 minutes of this game. The last episode I recorded, it failed. So I'm re-recording this now. Luckily it has this handy chapters feature, so I could just go back to where I was at and continue from there. But I have seen some of the stuff up here, but to be honest, we didn't really make a lot of progress because I was just hunting for mushrooms a lot of the time. After doing some looking, the mushrooms and relics that I found, it does remember those. So we won't be straying from the path as much because we've already gotten a lot of the things on the side path. I will, however, look at the couple of relics that we did get. It's up. There we go. So we got these three. The ceramic vase, vases like this were used to store wheat or dried tomatoes. The farming hoe, people around here are mostly farmers. Tools like this are part of their everyday work and life. And the hunter's ceramic water bottle. Small bottles like this were used to hold water during trips or expeditions. We also found one of the underground shrooms. I'll show you exactly where I found it once we get there. But yeah, not a ton of progress was made. So yeah. Yeah, here was one of the mushrooms I found. As you can see, it's already collected. So we don't have to worry about that, really. I can just kind of hightail what I know to be the critical path. One thing I do remember was being astonished that that wall fell the first time I was playing this. I was like, wait, what? I like made the wall fall? It's a strong little guy, but I guess I displaced the earth under it and that's what made it fall. So it makes sense, I suppose. So yeah, this is also why it says hold Y to play memory again, as if we've already seen it. Yeah, also this, when I did this the first time, this particular line of dialogue wasn't played. So it said the soldiers took everything these people had. So yeah, as you can see, people were living in these caves. And yeah, also if we go in here with the little wombat, there was another mushroom in here. Yeah, so basically the soldiers came and just like looted all these people's stuff. You know, the people that were starving and kind of didn't have anything to begin with, they just were like, yeah, let's go ahead and help ourselves with all these people's personal effects. That seems like a righteous and good thing to do. And now already we are out of there, and as you can see, we have yet another wall that we need to get past. This particular area I remember spending quite a lot of time running around in. So here it looks like the people are leading a revolt of some sort. They're going to go yell at the people in charge. So let me show the path that I took to get to where we're supposed to go. There's actually two paths. There's one over there by the wombats. But if we go here, we can see there's some tunnels hiding here. Wait, did I miss this? Well, there we go. There's a mushroom that I missed the first time, apparently. So replaying it is apparently a good idea. So we already have 4 out of the 11 of those. Those are a little bit easier to find because, I mean, these guys have to kind of be around for it to even be an option, really. Let's just check. What is that creature? What are you doing way down there? How are you even down there? If I had to guess, it might be an animal that's somehow clipped through the world, is what I was trying to say. Jeez. Alright. So, yeah, this looks like this is a little mold inn we've got going on. We've got some little bedding here and stuff. Pretty cute. And yeah, there was another mushroom. So, I think this is where the path split when I played it. So if we go up here, yeah, the path splits. So this way leads back to those wombats that we saw. And it's like a little opening in the side of that cliff that we were on. But this way is actual progress. And there's our little spirit friend following us. So we can ditch the mole now. I don't believe we need them anymore. It's another house here. With the wombats chilling. They're the things that live here now. That one is running up the wall. Interesting little bit of a little ability you got there. I don't think there's anything down here. Yeah, there was nothing. Oh, wait, what is that? Hi? Okay, just some pots. I was right, there was nothing. Good to know I wasted everyone's time. I like that particular mountain, how it's a sedimentary layer, which basically means like that used to be in the ground like right now, but years and years of rocks being placed on top of it and hardening and becoming one solid rock, and then it just gets kind of pushed up above by tectonic plates. It's cool. So it's just basically a bunch of like sand, gravel, stuff like that, just packed on top of each other to make like one giant rock. Yeah, I don't believe there was anything over this way, and this is basically to where I got, yeah, okay, there was a mushroom. I was wrong, I'm a fool. But yeah, this, I mean, it basically took me like 25 minutes to make it that far, as much as I was just running around inspecting every little thing that I could. So yeah, I remember seeing this cutscene. Don't recall there being anything here, so.
I can almost feel their anger. Fists closed tight, teeth clenched. Look. It's Tevo, your father. He's a Sinchi guard. They were the strongest of the Yanrana, protectors of the realm. Those were the people you were up against. You didn't have a chance.
Please don't make me do this, Kalani.
Your emperor takes our food. Your soldiers beat us down. We won't take it anymore. We will rise up. What are you doing?
You didn't leave me any choice.
Wait! Wayla's in there! No! Wayla!
Did you remember something? Was it him? He burnt down your house, didn't he? What about Wayla? Was she... Oh, Wolf. I'm so sorry. I know you loved her.
Yep. So our dad was the asshole that basically gave the order to burn down our house, which is unfortunate. I remember last time I mentioned this cool little building fortification. I'm not sure what to call it here. It appears to be a watchtower. I just thought it was neat. But yeah, it seems like our dad was the person that killed our apparent girlfriend or friend. So, also burned our house down, and also told his soldiers to stab a bunch of unarmed civilians. Like, they had weapons. It seems like they could have just kind of tied us up and sent us to jail, maybe. I mean, I don't think any of our people had weapons. They had, like, flags, but armored soldiers and armed soldiers probably shouldn't be scared of people like that, but whatever. I mean, I didn't see them have any weapons. They could have had, like, Molotovs or some shit, but I don't know. Ah, yeah, there was another mushroom down there. Okay, and this is actually the furthest I got. So after that cutscene was basically when I called it on the last episode. So if you wanted to know how far I got, that was how far. So the rest of this is blind.
After seeing all this, Wolf, I don't think you were a bad person for stealing from the Emperor's men. You were suffering and lost everything. Would you really have been cast out of the City of Light for this? There has to be more to your story.
I'm sure there is. Alright, what do we got up here? Anything? Anything at all? I actually think I may have seen that cutscene and looked around this area a little bit. Because I vaguely remember this, too. So, maybe I made it a little bit further than I thought. It looks like I still missed one of these, though. Yep. Still missed that. Wow, what a fool. Here I was talking about how easy it was because, oh, if the moles are around, then you know you gotta do it, so it's easy. And, yeah. I don't think there's anything else around here, though. Pretty sure I did a pretty thorough sweep of the rest of the area. So, down here we go. What do we got over here in this broken down abandoned home? Oh, okay. So I've been this far, too. Huh. Apparently I made a bit more progress than I thought. I guess the last main things I did were those cutscenes, so that's what was fresh in my mind. Makes sense to me. Anything over here? Besides death? Probably just death. Just run right through that bush. Why not? I didn't need to see. Who needs to see? Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Okay. No, I was totally mistaken about how far I had made it. Yeah, I recall this now. Yeah, so a little bit further. Jeez. I mean, it was a, like, day or two ago when I recorded, so I can't remember anything. And a lot of this game is just running around in an environment, so it makes sense that the cutscenes are most of what I would remember. But, yeah. Nothing over there. I don't think I can safely make that jump without dying, so I'm just gonna run around here. Yeah, I think we're about to transition into a new area, actually. So, why don't we just go ahead and run down here and do that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this next little zone is the last thing that I had seen. Go ahead and take ourselves over a hummingbird. And as you can see, there are some strong winds here, and we're gonna get pulled away by it. I remember talking about how cool this actually was because it's actually QTEs. Like, I have to press A at the right time to dodge and such. I don't know what happens if I miss. I assume it just takes me back to the beginning of this and I have to do it all over again. But it's still neat. I totally didn't expect it though. I was like, wait, what? QTEs in my Lost Ember? Say it isn't so. But I really like the area that we get to right at the end of here. There we are. Boom. Shaka, shaka, shaka. Shake all the hair off. Wait, no. Don't shake all the hair off. Shake all the... I don't know. Maybe they were just shaking their head. For some reason I was thinking the dog was wet, so it was shaking, but no. It was not wet. Chapter 3, The Calm Before the Storm. Okay. So yeah, I got to this area, and I did run around here for a second, basically. But not very long. I just explored a little bit with the ducks, and that was basically all I did. I know for sure this time Yep. But I remember mentioning that this area is like this is a place I would have a house. Like I remember specifically in like Minecraft and such, I would always want houses that were on water or something like this. Is there anything behind the waterfall? No. No, there's not. But yeah, in Minecraft I would always try to get houses that were kind of built in places like this. And I just think this area is pretty, in this game in particular. It's just a nice little cascading waterfall here. I also tried to get to the top up there because the waterfall kind of leads up in steps. And you could not get to the top of the waterfall, sadly. I was very disappointed to find out that you could not get up there. Hey, little wombat friends. Hey, what are you doing? Come back here. Oh, yeah. So there was a little zone over here that I did discover. So if we roll our way over here, I remember coming over here and I was like, what? Isn't there? There has to be something over here. And yeah, there's this little hole right here. You can go in and hang out with the wombats. And this is actually where I ended the video last time. So we're going to get a little bit further than that, thanks to my future knowledge. I went back in time and now I'm going to do things better. Although not much better. Video will probably only end up being like 10 minutes less looking at the time, so... I mean, I'll just have like an extra 10 minutes is what I meant to say, but worded it badly. Yeah, I never saw this memory, so yeah, from here on out it's new. They poured something in the river? Or was that just the water being tinted? Can't quite tell. Wow, yeah, this area is pretty beautiful. With the waterfall and everything. Ooh, hello. Secret cave? With a secret mushroom. Look at that. Only 13 more of those to go. And we have gotten all of the red polka dot mushrooms. That's probably the only one we'll get all of, except maybe the ones we have to dig up, I suppose, just because there's not a lot of them, which makes it a lot easier. Okay, so that's where they let something out. Not really sure I want to go down the, like, river there. Let's try just walking alongside it. Ooh, look at that view. Yeah, this game has some nice views. It's kind of hard not to feel peaceful and tranquil when you're just looking at stuff like this. Wow. Yeah, that is a view. Like, it... Oh yeah, there's the, like, castle or town we're probably, trying to get to. Yeah. Yeah, I wish this was one of those games where it's like, you can go there. Of course, we are gonna go right there, but what about there? Or there? I want to go everywhere. This game is gorgeous. That's a lot of ducks. I howled at them. They didn't seem to appreciate it very much, actually. Come on, there's got to be a secret hiding over here in these, like, tree lines, right? Maybe? I'm not quite sure, actually. It looked like an area that they would hide something, but... What is that down there? That sounds like something new. Excuse me? You hear something. Not quite sure what it is, but... I mean, I do know there are many, many more animals that I can, I keep calling it possess. That's probably not the best word for it, but... Make use of, take over, something like that might be a bit friendlier sounding. Hello, Mr. Mushroom. I'm gonna sniff you with my beak. Alright, so that was hiding over here. I think that's probably all that was over there, though. I didn't see any... Ah, fish. Are you what we can take over? Indeed you are. Tap A to dash. Okay. I wonder if there's any collectibles we can only find as a fish. Curious. Because I don't quite want to just go down the stream yet. Kind of want to check out these... You're out of the water, friend. I don't think you want to be there. Ooh. Oh, okay. Here's the stuff they let go downstream. What is this? Honestly not sure. There's a mushroom hidden down there. I see that. So I guess I want to turn into a fish for that. Come here, fishy. Yeah, this mushroom right here. Cool. It's the first one of those. Those might be an underwater exclusive thing. They certainly seem like they would be. Wow, this is a pretty game. I mean, the bloom is kind of outrageous underwater, but it still looks very nice. Yeah. The bloom definitely goes crazy while underwater. It still looks pretty nice, though. Like, look at that. It's almost like you can feel the cold water around you while doing this. So peaceful and fun. Let's go through the vagina-shaped formation here. Wow, this is a pretty big little stream, actually. It really blurs everything in your field of vision, though. It doesn't want you seeing too far, because that would probably make the game much, much harder to run. If you could see much further than what you can there. I mean, look at my doggy paddle. I've perfected this thing. Oh, wait. It said one of the legendary animals likes to travel in big groups. I bet it is a fish. I don't see one in there. But I bet it's a fish. I was thinking like bees or something, but fish would make sense. Sir? Are you lost? And or madame? Can I like carry you? What happens if I actually take over this fish? Oh, I flop. Okay. Well, don't want to do that actually. Poor fish. I was gonna try to lead you back, but sadly, I cannot. But we found a relic. A fishing arrow. Fishing arrows were a popular hunting method for fish used particularly for bigger fish and considered the favorite fishing tool of the more experienced hunters. So it's basically a harpoon, it sounds like. So nothing too crazy. Alrighty. Come here, fish. I need to take over a fish. Boom. Now let's go ahead and see if we can just kind of skirt on the surface, because that would make it easier to see for the most part, but here it looks like we're going to have to go underwater. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's so neat. We're jumping off the waterfall. I hope I don't get eaten by a bear. Although I suppose I could possess the bear, like, right before it eats me. Hold A to jump. Oh, that's so cool. Whoa. Oh, that's such a neat shot. Oh, that was awesome. I loved that. Jeez. Wow, this environment is beautiful. Yeah, that was a cool shot. Getting able to jump off of the waterfall like that. I love that a lot. I'm also super happy there's not like sharks or some shit hanging out down here, because I'm terrified of being underwater in video games. Probably like some sort of thing left over from when I was a child playing like games where they put enemies underwater, like Ape Escape, Banjo-Kazooie with Clanker, and fucking Mario 64 with this giant eel that terrified me as a kid. And of course the piano, but the piano's overdone. Everybody knows about the piano. But yeah, the eel got me. Because in one of the levels you go in Dire Dire Docks, it's just swimming around. And I'm like, oh, hi. Please don't kill me. And it does hurt you, but it doesn't just like gobble you up. Subnautica was an incredibly difficult game for me to play. I'm sad I didn't play it on the channel, because boy, it would have been hilarious to watch, like for me, but also anybody else that may have watched it, but mostly for me, just seeing myself freak out. Hello, another one of you. That's like weird coral, but it says it's a mushroom. Maybe it's not a fish, because unless the fish is obnoxiously glowy, I don't think I would be able to see it from as far away as it expects me to, or it seems like it expects me to right now. Well, dive back down. Where are we going? Yeah, this is just, like, this environment feels like, I don't know, it's like kind of wistful and melancholic, but I really enjoy it. Also blurry, which makes me sleepy, so that might connect with the melancholic thing.
Amazing.
Indeed.
I think we're on the old road to Kilotazi, our capital city. Drowned, reshaped by water and time, but still here.
Indeed, it is.
I don't remember there being a lake of this size here.
Flooding, perhaps? Anything hiding around here? I don't think so. Wow, I'm really expecting like a big fish to come by any second. And it will spook the hell out of me. Here's another one of these cool like watchtower things. Ooh, there's another one of these in here. Well, we've got a pretty good amount of those. I was wondering when those were going to show up, but I guess it makes sense that they'd be in water only. Alright, Memory, what you got? Oh wow, that, like, he wasn't joking. This super used to be a road. Like, that is like some sort of, that's a bull just walking. Crazy. Alright, well, I think this is probably a pretty good spot to go ahead and end this episode off, as it has been going on for a bit, and we got much further than we did the last time. So, I hope you have enjoyed, and me and our Dory-looking friend will see you next time.